What do you think? Should we talk baseball first or basketball? What do you want to talk about?
Well, both are important. Probably the NBA because, you probably will have two good conference finals. I would think that top of my head, I like the Knicks and OKC. I like the Knicks in 7. I don't think Indiana will win a game 7 on the road again. I think that'll be a very competitive series. I would not be shocked if Pacers won. They don't like each other. I think that's a hell of a series. I think OKC got out of that Denver series. They had to play a 7th game, some pressure on them. I think, although Minnesota's very good, I think OKC will win that series. I think that series will be a long one, too. I'm going to say Pacers in 6. So I think Pacers, Thunder in 6. So I'll say Thunder, Knicks in the final.
Wow, I love it. If you're going to build a team, do you take Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or do you take Anthony Edwards?
I was just thinking about that. I think that's the combination everybody's going to discuss. 2 young stars. I would take SGA. I think he's got a little bit more to his game. I think if Edwards doesn't score, I think he's a better closer. But if he doesn't score, he may not be as effective. I think, and I got to see a little more, especially of SGA. We've seen Edwards play plenty. He's been in the playoffs last year. I can't judge the Memphis series. He had to work hard here in the Denver series. I got to see, and yes, he was such a blowout. I can't get a read on it. Game 2 was such a blowout. I can't get a read on it. I got to see a little more. I'll see it in this series, but I would take SGA. It's a good question.
Well, I just think that he seems like he wants it more. I really have an issue still from Anthony Edwards saying he doesn't want to be the face of the league. To me, it's like, then why are you playing? I don't love that. I don't love that energy. And I just love the fact that
with greatness comes some responsibility. I know. I'm not sure. I mean, and plus the fact he doesn't know anybody. He's never heard of Larry Bird, which drives you crazy. He wouldn't know Moses Malone if you fell on him, which drives you crazy because he said some, crazy things about the older player, which drives me crazy. But listen, he's a tremendous offensive player. He's an excellent, he's a good clutch, he's a good closer. I mean, last year he got a little outshined by Luka. That will be an interesting matchup with those two. I think Brunson and Haliburton's, that would be the other combination of people will look at. But Indiana's got 3 point guards. Nebhard and O'Connell, they have other guys. Brunson, if he doesn't play well, the Knicks can't win. Indiana's got a couple of other ways they can beat you in the backcourt. But Brunson is better than Haliburton. But if he's off, I'm not sure what plan B would be. I think that SGA and Brunson are the 2 better point guards in the Final Four. But I do think the backup contingency for Indiana, part 2, is better than what the Knicks have, which then will make it a more interesting series. And that's a hell of a series. I think OKC will definitely win. I think Pacers-Knicks, I'm giving the edge to the Knicks because of home court. But I would not be shocked if Indiana won. I'd be pretty surprised if Minnesota won.
And then who takes it all then?
I think OKC right now is the best team.
All right.
I think getting out of this Denver series, the way they got out of it, will help them, Suzy, here down the road. I think it put a little toughness in them. I think they faced a limit. They had to play an elimination game. They do have home court. I think their alley-oop deal is great with Hartenstein and, of course, with Holmgren. I think that will help Oklahoma City in the long run, having this rough second round.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.